Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan, an Olympian and beach volleyball world champion and longtime professional indoor player. Okay, I recently watched my very first episode of Haikyuu and loved it. Honestly, the reaction was absolutely amazing. You guys really stepped up, and I actually learned a lot of things from your comments from my episode 1 reaction. First of all, my bad, I probably made the most critical mistake I ever could have made in the history of this show, and I was saying Kageyama's name completely wrong. So my bad, I apologize, that is so embarrassing. Again, I don't watch the dubbed version, so I didn't understand anything, so maybe that's why. Also realized that I was getting ahead of myself and thought that I was best friends with Hinata, so I was calling him Sho. Again, yikes. Maybe I kind of felt like we were gonna be best friends, so I just kind of got ahead of myself. But anyways, lesson learned. I will not make that mistake again until we're actually best friends. So I will call him Hinata now. And if I said that wrong as well, be sure to tell me. So today we are gonna watch episode 2. Episode 1 was awesome. Finally, at the end of the episode, we found out that Kageyama and Hinata are going to be playing together in high school, which was the perfect cliffhanger for the end. I also loved learning so much about the history of the show, how it happened, and how this anime was created. I loved learning about how it grew volleyball in Japan, the Japanese school system. You guys are teaching me so much, so keep that coming. I absolutely love learning these little tidbits of information. So you guys were unreal. And obviously from my last reaction, I think you could tell that I was going to continue. So today I'm going to watch season 1, episode 2 for the first time ever. And it's called Karasuno High School Volleyball Club. So I'm so pumped. Can't wait to see what happens. Here we go. Episode 2. So cute that Hinata is hoping that it's not Kageyama. Obviously it's him. He was traumatized by this guy in the last match that they played in middle school. I mean, how can you forget him? The stare down, the challenge, like, he knows it's him. Come on. Okay, so they clearly remember each other. Kageyama's kind of flexing hard here on Hinata, saying that he doesn't remember him. You're that guy from last year. Like, he made an impression. Hinata made an impression on Kageyama, so he definitely remembers. I think Hinata was a little embarrassed from their last meeting, so he's trying to be like a big tough guy, but he definitely made an impression with his skills. So Kageyama's very mature, it seems, and is like understanding that he doesn't use his like talent and abilities to his full potential. So I'm hoping he will be a good influence. Never mind. Oh. Okay, wow, plot twist. The king, Kageyama, applied to the best volleyball school in the prefecture and didn't make it. So that makes me say, like, how good are these other schools? Yeah. Maybe Kageyama's not that good. No, he has to be, right? I don't know. Okay, who's this guy with the intense widow's peak with his hair?
The intense widow's peak.
Why is he trying to intimidate the first years? Okay, it looks like his name is Tanaka. Like, just be a good dude, right? I mean, these kids are new to your school. You're gonna play on the same team. That bothers me so much when older players do that to younger athletes coming in. Like, why do you have to, like, act like you're better than them? You're one team, be a good guy. Suga, sorry if I said that wrong, fingers crossed, seems way nicer. But let's see. So Kageyama's taller than everybody. And Hinata's having a bit of a meltdown because nobody sees him at all. Kageyama's only 5'11". I mean, okay, you guys, I know the question has been asked, how tall am I? I'm 6'5". Yes, I know, very tall. But 5'11", I mean, I guess they are in high school, maybe they're gonna grow more. Volleyball tends to be a pretty tall game. Not saying that you have to be super tall to play, but okay, I was expecting 6 foot plus for sure. But he's making an impression. You had spunk. Yes, Hinata. He may be small, but he can jump really high. I love that he's standing up for himself. He's spunky, as Tanaka said. Ooh, okay. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the guy because they seem like kind of disappointed that he chose the high school as well. So that makes me a little sad for him, but he really seems eager to prove himself, which I love that attitude. Tanaka needs to relax.
ちゃんと上手くなってんだろうな。ちんたらしてたらまた3年間棒に振るぞ。なんだと。
I have so many things running through my head right now. Like, I'm sorry, you don't even know Hinata, so why are you saying this stuff to him? Okay, granted, maybe a little cocky coming in as a first year and being like, I'm gonna be the ace of the team. Maybe not the best, like, teammate move, but to basically tell him that he sucks and it was like terrible 3 years ago and is gonna just waste time, like, give me a break.
どうしてそういうこと言うんだ、影山。
俺だって精一杯やったけど。
Yes, he knows he tried his best.
今までの全部無駄だったみたいに言うな。
お前らさ、もう敵同士じゃないって分かってる。バレーボールは繋いでなんぼ。
勝負しろよ、俺と。おい、大地さんの話の途中だろうが。
何の勝負だ。
カレーの決まってんだ。
1対1でどうやって勝負するんだ。
パスとか。
パスに勝ち負けがあんのか。聞けやこら。騒がしいなバレー部。
Oh my gosh, they're so impulsive. Hinata just has... Last episode I said that Kageyama has an anger issue. Still to be determined. He seems a little aggressive, but Hinata just has this chip on his shoulder that he wants to prove himself so bad that you're gonna challenge him to like, what passing challenge? Like, count how many you can do in a row? Like, I'm really confused, but the guy is definitely eager. So I'm gonna give him that. He is definitely motivated, but he needs to just chill a little bit and just like see how things unfold.
先生、変化じゃないだろうね。まさか切磋琢磨ってやつですよ。な、何かっつうと問題行動にしたから共同だからおとなしく。
サーブ打てよ、全部取ってやる。
こら、
お前のサーブ去年は1本しか取れなかったからな。その1本も頑
Oh.
張って俺たちと練習してきたんだ。
I only caught the one serve you gave me last year with my face. Oh my God. I also want to say, why does Tanaka always have to be yelling? Why isn't he just talking? Is that just him? Like, is he just so wound tightly that he just can't talk? Like,
もう去年までの俺とは違う。
去年とは違う。俺だって去年とは違うぞ。こらこら君たち、勝手なことはやめなさいね。あれは1年生かね。
落ち着け、ビビるな。おばちゃんたちの
chill out.
散々練習してきたんだから。
行くぞ。
ジャンプサーブ。
Okay, he just said he trained like crazy with the ladies' serves. Let me tell you, for anybody who may have laughed at that, every single guy who tries to pass on a women's net has a lot of trouble because the women's net is so much lower, and like the serves, because it's so much lower, the serves can come down at the player. So for a guy to pass on a women's net is very challenging. So I'm hoping he proves that that practice was not wasted, but it appears like Kageyama's about to jump serve in his face. So hopefully he doesn't embarrass himself. Oh no. Oh no. He's on the ground.
女子にもおばちゃんにもいねえんだよ。
それのどこが違うんだ。
もう一本。
おい、いい加減にしろ。
首相の指示を聞かないなんて問題だね。
お、反応早い。
ちり正面でボールを捉え、
Oh God. No. Oh gosh. This is a little embarrassing. Okay. That did not go the way I predicted. Not only did he get hit in the face on ball 1, he passed it into the principal's face, who lost his hair. I think the only positive that has come from that is his very fast reflexes. Got his feet to the ball really well. Clearly the platform needs some work. Okay, again, I know he's a beginner, but he's been practicing hard all summer.
沢村君、ちょっといいかな。
幸いにも特にお咎めなし、謝罪もいらないが、何も見なかったことにしよう。だがお前がちゃんと取らないからだ、下手くそ。何が去年と違う。ふざけんな。期待して損したクソが。
いちいち一言余計だな。
なあ。
Oh, dang. Okay. Why is Kageyama so mean? You proved your point. You hit him in the face a couple times with your serve. Like, let it go. Why do you have to keep rubbing it in like that? I do like that Hinata kind of like made fun of the principal about his hair, like saying that he had noticed it earlier. Tanaka laughed. I think we have a breakthrough here. But Kageyama, I agree with Hinata. He always says one word too many.
聞いてほしいんだけどさ、お前らがどういう動機でカラスノに来たかは知らないけど、当然勝つ気で来てるんだろう。はい、もちろんです。カラスノは数年前まで県内ではトップを争えるチームだった。一度だけだが全国へも行った。でも今はよくて県ベスト8、特別弱くも強くもない。他校からの呼び名は落ちた強豪、飛べないカラス。カラスノが春高で全国大会に出た時のことはよく覚えている。近所の高校のたまにそこらですれ違う高校生が東京のでっかい体育館で全国の猛者たちと戦っている。鳥肌が立ったよ。
Interesting. Okay. So Karasuno High School is not like good. They're like middle of the pack, but they used to be really good. And somebody in the comments last time also told me about the crow imagery, and I just saw some of that. Trying to remember, but okay. So my prediction is that Hinata and Kageyama are gonna help Karasuno High School get back to the glory of the old days. That sequence, it was super short, but like, I felt that. That was very inspiring. More with the crows, but to see how they like are believing that they're gonna get there. This captain, love him. And then seeing Hinata like in that big arena, like it brought back feelings from my own career. Like that hit me deep.
心配しなくてもちゃんと本気だよ。そのためにはチーム一丸とならなきゃいけないし、教頭にも目をつけられたくないわけだよ。俺はさ、お前らにお友達になれって言ってんじゃないのね。 中学の時にネットを挟んだ敵同士だったとしても、今はネットのこっち側同士だってことを自覚しなさいって言ってんのね。どんなに優秀だろうが、一生懸命でやる気があろうが、仲間割れしたあげくチームに迷惑をかけるようなやつはいらない。
I love this guy. Okay, what's his name? The captain. He is my guy right now. First of all, really spot on with knowing Kageyama and Hinata. He doesn't care how good they are or how hard they're gonna play, which is basically defining those two. He just wants a united team. I love this guy. And I must admit, he's right. They don't have to be best friends. They just have to be good teammates. And I can relate to this 100%. You will not be friends all the time with people you play with, but you have to have a good professional working relationship. That is what being on a team is. And, okay, obsessed. Bye. Can somebody explain this sequence to me? Like, what is the big water bottle on the side? Is this an ad? Is this an anime thing that I'm not understanding? It reminds me of an ad for Pocari Sweat, to be frank. If you're from South Korea, you know what I mean. Yeah, not sure what this brief thing is. Please explain. That's all. Oh my god, they're reminding me of puppies. Like, you know when you let your dog outside and then they want to get back in and they're just like crawling at the door? Like, Kageyama and Hinata are reminding me of little puppies wanting to be let in to play with the big boys. And, I mean, it's kind of cute. They're both very cute. Love that. Creepy. You know what? I've had it with this guy. I've said a couple things about him this episode and immediately have had to take them back. I take it back. He is not cute. He is not a good teammate. Ugh. He is so frustrating. Preach, brother. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Hinata, for asking that question. Back in the last episode, I think I said, what has happened to Kageyama in his life to make him so angry? Hinata asked the question that I have been begging the answer for. What is his problem? Why is he like this? I really hope he can give me a good answer because I've had it up to here with this guy. Hate that machine.
目の前にコートもボールもあるのにお預けはひどい。
Oh, little guy.
こんなことしてる時間はない。さっさと入れてもらう。
チームメイトの自覚できたのか？
俺は戦力になる。部に入る理由なんだ。
Oh my gosh.
十分だ。
さすが王さん。でもどうすんだよ。
俺たち2人で2対2の勝負を挑んで勝ったら入れてもらう。一緒に戦えば嫌でも仲間っぽく見えるだろう。手っ取り早い。
先輩は
I don't love this idea. I do not like this idea because the captain told you what he wanted. Act like teammates, pretending to act like teammates and challenging them just to prove how good you are. Dude, come on.
かよ。負けたらどうすんだ。
負けねえ。俺がいる。
マジかこいつ。素で言ってんのか。
お前はできる限り全力で俺の足を引っ張らない努力をしろ。
はあ？そんなこと言われて、はい努力しますなんて言うやついねえんだよ。
じゃあどうすんだ。ずっとそこから眺めてるつもりか。
No, do not give in. I hope he doesn't give in. This is a terrible idea. I agree with him. Why would somebody consent to playing with him if he's going to be treated like that? Ugh. I have a sneaking suspicion he's probably going to end up playing with him. Ugh, that makes me, I really wish he wouldn't. Ugh, let's see.
中学で俺の出た試合はお前んとことのあの一回きりだ。それまで人足んなくて大会に申し込みもできなかったし、場所もないから体育館でも廊下でもいつも隅っこで練習してた。
廊下？
だから初めての試合、でかい体育館のあのコートの真ん中に立った時、自分が主役になったみたいでぐわーってなった。ぐわー。ずっとそこにいたかったけど。
コートに残るのは強いやつだけだからな。
I love that. He was just so honest with him, so real. That is how you start to become good teammates. So I love that Hinata was honest and vulnerable and took that step. Something tells me that Kageyama's not going to care and is going to want to play anyways. I hope I'm wrong.
どうすんだ。多分2人で行かなきゃ門前払いだぞ。
バレーボールやれるならちょっとくらい嫌なことだって俺は我慢できる。お前がどんだけ嫌なやつでも極力視界に入れないように頑張る。
こっちのセリフだバカ野郎。
Interesting development.
そこどうしてくれる？
Who is this new character? Okay, it's a boys team, so obviously not a player. Maybe a manager? Also, we haven't met the coach yet. Unless the guy who I thought was a captain was actually the coach. I hope I'm not wrong. So maybe she's the coach. Or maybe like a love interest. This adds a little bit of a twist. I was not expecting this. Kyoko. Okay, apparently Tanaka can talk and not just scream. He seems to have a huge crush on Kyoko. Ah. Okay, Tanaka guessed that they would come back asking to play them for a spot on the team. This other guy, somebody tell me his name, seems like such a sweetheart and like understands what like team is and really is thinking that they're more mature than they are. Maybe Tanaka used to be in that position. Maybe Tanaka was the old Kageyama and like he had to grow up a little bit too. Am I just completely making this up right now? Maybe. Could be. Dang it.
ちょうどいいよ。お前らの他に2人1年が入る予定なんだ。そいつらと3対3で試合やってみるんだ。毎年新入部員が入ってすぐ雰囲気見るためには。
Who are these other new team members? And why are they not at the school yet? Ooh, oh gosh. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. I'm not even going to make predictions. Let me see what happens first.
でも3対3ですか。俺たち側のもう一人は。
田中、お前当日日向たちの方に入ってくれ。え、俺さ。嫌いじゃないって言ったろ。関わるのはめんどくさいです。そっか。問題児を牛耳れるのは田中くらいだと思ってた。しょうがねえな。
Oh my gosh.
で、お前らが負けた時だけど、少なくとも俺たち3年がいる間、影山にセッターはやらせない。
それだけですか。
個人技で勝負挑んで負ける自己中なやつがセッターじゃチームが勝てないからな。
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. This goes back to what I was saying in episode 1. Kageyama like does whatever he wants. His players never know what's going on. He like makes it all about him when really he should just be trying to get the most out of his teammates. I love this ultimatum just to really make him aware of like how important the position of setter is. Like you are the general on the court, and if you are making it all about you, then nothing can work ever. You have to make it about making the ball better for your teammates every single time you touch it. So, I love this consequence.
別に入部を認めないって言ってるわけじゃない。お前なら他のポジションだって余裕だろ。俺はセッターです。勝てばいいだろ。自分一人の力で勝てると思ったから来たんだろ。
俺もいます。
ゲームは土曜の午前。
俺もいますよ。
おめえら、この田中先輩がビシッだ。いいな。なんかさ、あいつらにきついんじゃね？確かに、いつもより厳しいっすね、大地さん。なんか特別な理由でもあんの？くそ。
なんだよ。自分ばっかペナル。
Okay, Daiki. I butchered that. Somebody help me out here. Okay, that's the captain's name. Finally figured that out. Okay, my prediction is that when the captain was a first year, that he acted like Kageyama is now. And he probably came in with so much confidence, so much swagger and ego that he had to learn how to be a great teammate. And so he is trying to help Kageyama and Hinata so that they don't repeat the mistakes that he did, is my prediction. He's a really good guy. He seems very wise, great teammate, but I feel like there is something in his past that has made him gain a lot of perspective.
試合中 一番多くボールに触れるのがセッターだぞ。支配者っぽくて一番かっこいいだろうが。てめえの好きなスパイク。
Dude has some anger issues. Like, he's terrifying me. I mean, he's not wrong. Unfortunately, he's not wrong. The setter runs the show on the court. The hitters do get all the glory because it looks the most impressive. They're the ones that hit hard, but like, the team would be nothing without the setter. So what he's saying is true. I hate that he has like some serious anger issues and can't just like talk. Like, he needs to calm down. But Hinata definitely, I'm not gonna lie to you, hitters think that they're the stars, setters know that they're the stars. Hinata's a hitter.
セッターのどっちがなきゃ打てねえんだぞ。
だってセッターって難しいくせに地味っていうか。
お前でっかい試合生で見たことあるか。
ない。
テレビで映す角度じゃ分かりづらいけど、コートのエンド側から見んだよ。セッターの超ハイエイトスがよく分かるんだよ。コートの端から端までキュンって敵のブロックの目の前をボールが過ぎて、それ本当に打てんのかって思うんだけど、トスの先にはスパイカーが飛んでてよ、打つんだよ、ドカーンって。
This is actually a great point that he's making, and I am 100% on board. When I watch volleyball, I do not like to watch it from the side. When I watch volleyball, I only like to watch it from the end of the court, because from the end of the court is where you can see the plays develop. You can see what plays the setter's running to try to get the other team's blockers to cheat one way or another. You can see the speed of the game, how the block sets up. Whether I'm watching beach or indoor, I will only watch it from the end of the court for the exact reason that Kageyama just mentioned.
確かにスパイカーはかっこいいけど、敵のブロックを欺いてスパイカーの前の壁を切り開く、難しくてかっこよくて面白いのがセッターだ。
お前がセッターやりたいのはよく分かった。
影山にセッターはやらせない。くそ、なんだ。
勝てばいいんだろ。お前先輩相手でも自信満々だったじゃねえか。
そうだ、動揺すんな。こいつは当てにできないけど、あの2年の人にトスを集めれば。
Tanaka just looks like such a goofball. I can't take him seriously. I know I said something about his hair before, about his yelling problem, but he just looks like the class clown.
までにお前のクソレシーブなんとかするぞ。
くそ、まあ体育館は使えないけど。
明日も朝練は7時からですよね。そうだけど、いきなりなんだよ。いや、京都の連れは無事だったんですかね。おい、その話やめろ。
明日
朝5時。
遅刻すんなよ。
おめえだよ。
Aww. Okay, I'm learning a lot about the characters. I realize that I'm very quick to make snap judgments on them, but I feel like that's why I'm here. Tanaka is, he's on their side. Well, obviously he's like on their team for this thing, so he wants to win, but he didn't have to tell them that the gym would be open early in the morning. That's a pretty cool move.
じゃあ入れるまで探せ。
見つかったらやべえだろうが、バカか。
やっぱきついな、5時は。
田中さん。
7時前には切り上げろよ。
田中さん。
なんていい先輩なんだ俺。田中先輩と呼べ。田中先輩。もう一回。田
Oh, okay, I keep changing my mind like every 20 seconds. Oh, he wants to feel superior to them. Gosh, okay. I thought he was like being so cool, but he really, back to what I said at the beginning of the episode, how he wants to feel like the big, tough upperclassman. Makes sense. He's a second year. He was a first year last year, so he probably got stomped on by the older guys. So now it's finally his chance to do it to somebody else. I had hope there for him for a second, but it turns out my initial impression was correct. I hope not forever, but for, oh, dude. Okay.
確かにいつもより厳しいっすね、大地さん。なんか特別な理由でもあんの？
お前らも去年のあいつらの試合見ただろ。影山は中学生としてはずば抜けた実力を持っていたはずなのに、いまいち結果は残せていない。そんであの個人主義じゃ中学のリピートだ。チームの足を引っ張りかねない。でも中学と違うのは、今影山と同じチームに日向がいる。
日向？まあ確かに運動神経の塊って感じですけど。
実力はまだまだだけど、類いまれなスピードと反射神経を持ってて、加えてあのバネだ。でも中学ではセッターに恵まれなかった。そして影山は自分のトスを打てる速いスパイカーを求めてる。あいつら単独じゃ不完全だけど、才能を合わせて。
Oh my gosh, I just got goosebumps. This guy is very intuitive and very wise, and he is so right. Hinata has all the potential in the world. He's very raw, hasn't had a lot of experience, but he is incredibly athletic. Like, he can jump, he is fast, he just needs to polish up his skills. And Kageyama has the skills, but a very individualistic attitude. And I love that imagery of them, like, if they can work together and bring out the best of each other, they can be unstoppable. And oh, that is incredibly inspiring.
コンビネーションの使い方。カラスノは爆発的に進化する。そう思わないか。
おい、時間ない。コンビネーションとか以前の問題だよ、この野郎。
Yeah, they clearly have a lot of work to do because they're fighting each other of who's going to enter the gym first. So let's take some baby steps. Let's see if they can even just make it through one practice together, because man, they are really butting heads. I really hope that they can unleash this potential.
昨日も来たのか。
小さな巨人もここで練習したんだな。よーし、やるぞー。
Oh my gosh, okay. Just finished episode 2. I feel like this was a big one for character development, because we are really seeing how the upperclassmen are thinking, the captain in particular. Tanaka is the goofball who is just really happy to not be the youngest guy anymore. Kageyama and Hinata have a lot to learn about what it means to play on a volleyball team and what it means to be good teammates. So I'm really excited to see how this 3-on-3 match goes. I'm so excited to meet the other two first years and to see how they play and what their story is and how, like, what they bring to the team. But okay, I really believe that if Kageyama and Hinata can work out their issues, that they can help Karasuno High School like rise to volleyball dominance again. So this is incredibly exciting. I'm clearly more invested than I was last time. Also wondering a little bit about this girl who has entered the picture, like what is her role in everything? So this episode was great, laying more of that foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, seeing me watch this live for the first time as I talk to you now. So leave me some comments about the captain's name and some of those things that I mentioned in the episode that came up. I do have a lot of questions. Any tidbits you have to teach me more about this anime and about the history of the show, etc., I love to hear it, so keep those coming. And again, I would love it if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, because I do love volleyball and putting out volleyball related content. So thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.